Hello guys, good evening, good afternoon, good day to you. Welcome back everyone. Part 6 of a Grim Dawn, a Wereraven adventure. Uh, Wereraven called damage, called in firstborn damage. We're finally here, we finally the end game stuff. We reached level 100, while 94 on the previous stream, and then 100. So we switched to the end game gear. Not everything is perfect yet. But it's already like taken so much better face tank and damage. So since we switched into NM gear, we stopped dying. There were some moments when our health were dropping low, but we have persevere nonetheless. And we talked extensively about why and what we pick for this build on the previous stream. But there's still some stuff left to do. Alright, some components, so we're missing components on the gloves, we're missing component on the belt, on the pants, and we want to replace this. Alright, we want to replace the silver and the salt with cold stones. Alright, we want to get in some extra cold damage over there. So that's what we want to do. And we also want extra offensive defensive ability. Also, I would say like our defensive offensive looking like okay-ish right now. Especially offensive, but we're working to get some extra augment for that. That's what we do. 17k health. 70k health. So yesterday we decided we want specifically this 3 augments. Can I show you this on stream? Let me see browser. So specifically, well, 2 augments, 3 actually. So for the weapon, it's Amatok Feast. So one that we were using on my previous build as well for werewolf bleeding damage. So it's giving me health and defensive ability. Looking good for a weapon. And then for the rings, we have the Adept's Glare, which is giving you some Frostborn cold damage, health, and defensive ability again. So survivability. So I want probably 2 of these for rings and 1 for offensive, extra offensive ability, which is Covenant of Undibog faction, 75 offensive ability over here. So that's plans for the augments, and we're also looking for those specific pants over here. It's giving me +3 to Amatok Pact, and first burn cold damage and defensive ability. So we're looking for this. Currently we do using a different pants, as you can see. Which also works. Which also works as mystical bone weave leggings. First burn, also cold damage, also defensive ability. Some health regeneration, vitality, and chaos resistance. So giving me that Winds of Astrakarn 2, which is not the sync we were using, like Winds of Astrakarn. We also decided to maybe need some rework with the constellations. Maybe. By maybe removing this lantern here. Or is it the lantern that we want to remove? No, the jackal. Right, so we don't need the jackal here. It gets me like extra 2 constellation points. So we only need... For this, we only need 3 points over here. Alright, we have 1 point over here. Have okay, 3. This is giving us 3. So if you put 1 point over here, we're gonna get 6, and removing this one. So we'll be able to utilize 2 extra points, which is gonna give me like this physical resistance, personal vitality, and some first burn damage is maximum cold damage. So I think that's how we fuzzed out improving my constellation. This, however, alright, gonna remove some total speed for me, and gonna remove some 2 physical resistance altogether. But I do believe this getting 2 points into Leviathan will be actually better than keeping 3 points into Jackal. So that's one thing that we can do. and we should do. So for now, we're progressing with the current faction. We're trying to get the reputation. That's what we're doing. Getting some reputation. Already have this reputation quest going. So what we want a potion of XP. We want to go and reshuffle the constellations.
Traveler.
So first we're removing the constellation point from over here. Right. Skill points. Then we put in this point into Crossroad. 5% health, which is not bad for me. Alright, and then we are removing 3 points from Jackal.
Traveler.
Devotion. Alright, so we remove 3 points. Probably can remove some points from Berserker over here. Okay, 3 points from Glacial Talents. Pressing the run button. Play the Titan quest, so the skills were on X. For arrows instead pressing this one. Okay, so we have 3 points over here to spend actually. Alright, so 1 point back into energy, and defensive ability increase energy regeneration. Next point is physical resistance vitality, and next point into first burn damage. So our damage right now 1700. Okay. 117k. Right, it was 180 with that. First burn damage over here. Got me like, well, it's still actually, did we actually drop a damage with this? I feel like we did. Our health's also looking okay-ish, almost 18k. Again, I do believe it's a better spend of the points over here. Alright, cold damage, first burn 20k, first burn 32k. Alright, cold and first burn damage. All the transitions are there. So what we're doing with the points here, we're spending some points into Raven. Let's get him some elemental damage. Okay, you know what? That's what happened. We don't have a Raven, so that's gonna get me like more damage over here. It's gonna get the Raven buff. There we go, 180k, 84k. Called resistance over maximum, lightning resistance 83 over maximum. Alright, bleeding, vitality looking good. Isser resistance, need to work on that. And piercing resistance looking good right now. I guess bleeding we can put the component over here on a belt. So we have 8 more points to do something with. Alright. Something with 8 more points. And we actually can put them into stats over here. Can put them into stats or do something else with this. Let's see what we're missing. Energy like piercing chaos, bleeding attack speed, and casting speed. So we can put in 1 point, so it's gonna be like attack speed and well casting speed 8%. So that's not bad. Not bad spend for 1 point. Alright, Wereraven. Hopefully we can get better with the Wereraven here. Let's cannot do anything with this, cannot do anything with this. Every important points already we put at some point into it. So we can go do more maximum movement speed over here. So she said I don't know about that. Though it does look that it's better to spend into stats, I think. Let's look as we can spend some points into stats. And restore health per second, so we don't really care about this much. Don't care about untamed range much over here either. Again, we can increase radius for Curse of Reality. Alright, so it's bigger duration, bigger radius. I think it's like okay to put like 1 extra point over here. And we always can get like extra health with the Raven over here. Alright. And I think those other 5 points just go there. Yeah, so damage, waste and minus offensive ability. The blood pokes, don't care about that. Overall. Okay, so let's do it. Put this into... Actually start getting me 18k health. So looking not bad at all. And then we're just using this one to farm extra reputation. So let's see about quests. We're doing here in the book Fans of Astrocharms. Gets the essence. Cleans it, Forgotten Goat Sing. Beating Heart of the Void, Ritual of the Cleansing. Okay, so Heart of the Void, we do have the Heart of the Void. Can deliver that. I think we did have it, did we? Did we deliver it?
You have brought a great... I do not...
Okay, there we go. So extra reputation. Astrocharn. Current old wounds. Right, so Chieftain Erukai, the White Fangs, the Older Kovia. So we want to retrieve the remains in Older Kovia. Let's go and get this one. Because we care about getting reputation. Another quest is giving me reputation here. Greenfields. I feel so tired playing Grim Dawn on the evening stream. Especially we spent quite a bit of time playing 10 quests on morning stream. A new mastery, Pet Mastery, and not only. The Spirit Mastery had been revealed. Revealed, not already implemented. So we played it. I'm actually enjoying myself there. Okay, run buttons. Okay, so that's the guy that we need. Over here. Nice burn back. We can. Okay, this is your shield. Let's kill it. Take it with power. With persuasion. How much gold we have here? Probably enough for a while. Let's get a totem here. We'll need a bunch of things from a totem. God, like those guys like intense. What the hell, dude? I was like not dealing damage to him at all. But his fire was dealing a lot. So I don't have a Cal Stitch on the Raven. On my attacks. That's one thing to mention. Next one is Bloodbear with Berserker. Terrence Hold. So it's also kinda close by. That's why we did restore that bridge over here, so we can go to Terrence Hold. Let's go, boys. Just passing through, don't mind me. Mind you that if we increase my reputation gain, that we also increase enemy strength. Alright, so it's like the enemy hidden for quite a bit while. Quite a bit more. I wonder how fast we can kill the boss here. The good thing is he's not doing actually damage to me. The bad thing, we're not really killing him fast at all. So I don't know what we're missing. Resistance reductions? Can we craft it specifically for resistance reduction? The conduit for extra 15 elemental resistance reduction. I feel like it was still not enough. Get out of here, collapse. Going the right way. Looks like it. Okay, we don't care about any of those guys here. Double rare. Oh, there's double rare. The sword. And I put it over here. Probably not gonna be useful that much. And then it's in. Okay, there's a place. Next thing is blood grew, I do believe. If I remember correctly. And soul wounds. Guerrilla, the blood grew. And lastly, the guy in search the Port Velbri. Okay, Port Velbri. It's probably the most annoying stuff to go. No kidding. Can barrier rank up. They have a totem there. I just realized, like, yeah, I don't really need to go this way. I wanted to get the totem. Because we still want the pants, right? I mean, just to farm everything we can. Then also vitality. Cold and vitality damage. Legendary medal. And a gas smasher. So none of this is anything we are looking for. None of this my secret pants. Okay, blood grew. Teleport back. Here we need the smugglers. Also need to test out this build against damage reflection. Alright. Was it good enough? But we still need to invest some more points into it. But we went too far away. Oh, not, wait a minute. This way? Okay, this way. Run, bird, run. But will the pants fit? It's a big
You see anything you like?
It's a big crown. Okay, alright, yeah. That's what we meant to say, probably. We'll try to fit them. Oh, we would need to cut some parts. Like wings, etc. Big gug. Welcome back, more greens, mate. Business. Well, we need to find the bloody pants. I mean, the build working already okay without pants. Have just different pants that is. So it should be fine. If it's working again without the pants, there is no need to get one. So I heard.
Iron well spent.
You're right, green. Green can work here too. I mean, if I get a good one, alright. Like the question is, do I have a good one with some good offensive defensive ability, and maybe some boost to Raven or something? So the problem is that I had to farm that one for the new Wereraven Nemesis. Okay, well, don't even have the Nemesis. So yeah, that's definitely a problem. Paul Twelbury. Yeah, I meant Paul Twelbury next. Okay, Homestead. So there is not a lot of Wereraven seller population. And most of the times only one Nemesis spawns to the old one. Yeah, it's kinda probably a less undevelopment faction. Oh, they run most of treatment drops too. Or a less populated faction, I remember saying. But let's be honest, okay, most everyone like just getting cozy with the Wereraven. So I feel like developers didn't put my attention to it, right? So there was the Krolny gang back in the days. That also had like very low population kind of thing. So they did fix that to a degree. They get them more like elites. But it still was more populated than Wereraven, is it? So I have like one character is the Wereraven Nemesis, right? So just for farming those guys. Those and Anasteria. You traitor. How dare you. And first time I actually had my very first character, I was just following this thing called morality and all those things. Moral code, whatever, and I kill everyone in Wereraven. But that was before that Nemesis was even a thing. Same goes with an Asteria thing. So I should have like the character like that somewhere. I don't really need to fight those guys, I just realized. Why am I fighting? Okay, the damage reflection guy, let's see. No problem, no problem. It's not the big problem at least. Oh my god. These green grounds are dangerous. So Outcast was useful before Forgotten Gods. When there suddenly were a better alternative for user assistance augments. Well, I'm still like using this right now, alright. But then we go into Forgotten Gods. It's just faster to get reputation with Anasteria. Especially nowadays with its shrine buff. So back in the days I would need to do a quest for getting reputation, sir. Not anymore. I mean, I don't need to quest about like the Skeleton Key dungeons. Don't need to go there anymore. Yeah, but you get like attributed skill points for Forgotten Gods. True enough. Okay, there's a sink we're looking for. So that should be everything. Back to current world. So we do need how much reputation is them? 4,700. Alright, 4,700. So we gotta do this 2 quests and then we do... Where the guy was the quest.
Do you bear the remnant? You
do.
have done a great service.
So cut
to the
1,500
Kern
right away.
people. Yes, I have already Crusul.
Then we do the diplomacy mission and do like maybe 1-2 bounties. That'd be good. Okay, I already got the sink, right? The sphere. Okay, we burned this some meat over here. We can just break through the barrier. No problem. Did you turn out the shield quest over here? We good, we did.
Greetings, traveler.
Also, another thing I want is reduction the rune for reducing my evade cooldown. Already working on that.
Greetings, traveler.
Let's put the loot into storage.
Greetings, Lowlander.
This one is also don't need.
Got something you need stashed?
Okay, this is stashing. A bunch of this potentially. Do we ever care about those guns? I don't think we do. I just put them there nonetheless.
I'll keep an eye on this.
So I'm like a god that transform into Raven. Makes sense. What?
Greetings, Lowlander.
Bloodmane? God that transforms into Raven? Oh, I see. The helmet. So that's where Wereraven build. Extra chill. Grasp of the Dead. Wait, it's Nightblade Berserker. So we're using a nice shield for this. Minus cold resistance. Alright. And well, there's the Blade Spirits. May as well do Blade Spirits build, huh? It's already good. Unlocked. It's basically the same stuff like I put the points. Except I put like 1 point into that frenzy for the extra cast speed. Alright. Didn't get Wereraven to full levels. Okay, green pants. Show me the green pants. Repair legwords. Cold damage. Frostburn damage is extra duration. Spirit health. Defensive ability. Ace resistance and bleeding resistance. Every winter and bone chilling cry. Honestly, I don't really like them that much, mate. Right. It does have like big resistances over here, but I can't say like that I actually like them that much. Okay, Pneumatic Burst. Potion buffs, we don't care about those. Pneumatic Burst is gonna give like extra offensive, like offensive and defensive ability looking pretty good here. Right, so the same gloves I'm using, right? But I set a different set with Nightblade Berserker, health, defensive ability, cold damage, blade extra damage, blade spirit. It's looking interesting. So, and that's unbuffed, right? I get the cover 4k each. Like from triggers. Terror Blade, cold damage rings. So okay, let's get. They have ascendant bonus. Cheating, mate. Cheating. What do you mean you have ascendant bonus? Come on. Come on. So get +3 to glacial talents. That's like interesting. Right. There's also glacial talents +3. First burn offensive ability. Have a shit ton of offensive ability on these rings. On that ring in particular. Cast and speed, chaos resistance. So this is good, but this is like something I'm not going to be playing to roll for. All right, like let's be honest. Like to get those like rolls, I'm gonna spend like a shit ton ages, and a shit ton of stuff. Wait, amateur grip. You're using amateur grip over here as a relic. Can I actually use it too? I'm thinking now. Yeah, I got like some good cold snap rolls and some trash. Skill disruption is important too. Yeah. Sure. I'm not getting that much of skill disruption recently. Defensive ability, right? That just can't work. Duration, amateur grasp, chance to critical. 10-second recharge, 6-second duration, bleeding. That's gonna really work here. For me too. I don't know why I didn't thought about this one. Level 90 after all. Right, looks decent. Look like really decent. What about this one? Okay, it's extra sand and shit. Ice talons, chance of freeze target for 1 second, which is also good. 15% chance, but you're attacking pretty fast here. Vitality, Heart Seeker, 1 Berserker. Yeah, let's see. Think why I'm didn't craft there. So we still have like Icebreaker. It's getting like a lot of health here and faster ability. Maybe okay. So health buff. Okay, we have the buff right for extra first burn damage. But that should do nothing, dude. Wait, that buff doing nothing for me. Because like we're not getting like extra. Oh, okay, never mind. This is Aura, right? The Aura 5-minute radius. Never mind. It's doing something. Okay, it's doing reducing target damage as well. It's doing something. Okay, I didn't read it correctly.
Greetings,
Basically,
traveler.
the pure cold Raven and pure cold blade spirits, which is like really good. Again, like the blade spirits itself is just probably gonna be enough. Alright, so the Samatha grasp. I didn't need Icebreaker, which is my current one, Dense Fur and Kirlian Shard. Ah! Frozen Asters, 15 out. 11 out of 15. Really? But I was farming this for a while too. So it can roll for better cold damage for me, for sure, right? And just some critical attack. It can get me like extra cold and extra first burn damage. So I think this may be better. Well, we do get like 900 health over here, right? And offensive ability. So there's that's one sink into my defense that we get in health out of here. But this is just getting that offensive ability altogether. And again, better percentage. We have 90%, 99% over here. This is can low roll 96. We can go up to 144. And again, not many that go in like right close to me. Like reduction target damage 20%. I'll take it. Freeze duration. What are we doing in freeze duration? So resistance, reflection, freeze resistance. Okay. So it does provide in some freeze resistance, 27%, and it's still I think it's fine. Just farm more frozen asters. Let's farm more of that. So I was thinking about the cold totem build, but global conversion for both lightning and vitality to cold take half my slots. That sucks. Actually, you know what? I want the conversion for Raven, lightning into cold over here. I was talking about it yesterday, but I will never check out if there's items that I probably cannot slot it, but just to be. Just to be like sure about it. Triple. Okay, let me copy past that, mate. Oh, it's just, on slot. Okay, so like we do need some on slot build. On slot with a war cry. What? So Rallying Cry, Bone Chilling Cry, and a war cry. On slot makes that war cry even more brutal. Interesting. But like, what to deal damage with? Who's on slot? So this thing is something like Radius. Alright, so familiar, cold damage transform into okay, so chaos damage, lighten damage into chaos. We need lighten damage into cold. Alright, lighten damage into chaos. That's the same shit. So I don't really think we can do it. Can we? So cold, okay, lighten damage converted to cold. We need offhand here. Which is like define the purpose, alright? If I want to convert that cold for my Raven, then I need to remove offhand. But we use an offhand for the set. It's an important piece of the set. So stack damage is on slot. So I have still like 120 crits with this. So stack damage is on slot and release the accumulated extra damage into the huge area with the work drive. Yeah, you can use that with Eldrons. Already thought about it. Well, I kinda knew that we couldn't, but I forgot to check it out yesterday. Kinda have like suspicion that we couldn't, or to say than you. Okay, let's do this quest. We need reputation after all. We need to kill like some guy over here for the bounty hunting quest. Okay, first an Aster, nice. Give me more. Shadowburn Celestial Bull. Those guys are dying kinda slow, in my humble opinion. With more frostburn damage. Need more damage. Okay, let's do like diplomacy quest. 70k, only 70k per tick. Sappy. Burst her down. What's up, guys?
Your thing. The blood.
I'll take on the challenge. She's like, should be like no challenge. Fine, we kill him.
Well done. I must
Okay, 2k reputation. So we need only like 900. Basically, we're doing this quest over here, clearing this area, finding the guy that we need to kill here. And we're done with current reputation, so we can go jump to Forgotten Gods and work on another augment that we need. That's the plan. Okay, there's a way over here. There's a way over here. So bounty, hold it, bounty. Croak the Maimer. I do believe somewhere in this area. One of them was a Maimer. Summon the boss. The fuck you came from? He was not the Maimer, is it? Slaying up. So slaying it. No recipe, no purple pants. Damn you, game. Okay. Nothing here. Should check in. If for whatever reason those guys with the flame meteorites, Velites, starting to do like so much damage in this current DLC. Current patch even, I would say so. It's ridiculous. Unstoppable. Got stopped. We're getting double rare. Okay, double rare. We're gonna put in this double rare. Over here. Need to remember not to sell it. Okay, nothing here. It's a woolly beasts. Don't care about those. Where's the Maimer guy? Beavers, don't care about those either. Maybe he's here. Or should be here. Okay, treasure trove. 1 dynamite for Wendigo Spirit and is there mutagen? Not bad. Could be better. Okay, there we go. There's my boy. So we don't have like anything else to do here in this area. We already got like the stuff that we need. So that's basically all that we need to do like in this DLC for now. Let's go back. Now, Forgotten Gods. Reported, revered. Don't care about anything else. So let's progress on the build a little bit faster.
Greetings, Lowlander.
Okay, we're keeping this. Keeping both of those mantles. It's a faster Karn. Oh wait, what is this? Through your crest. Okay, through your crest, normal. Normal or your crest. Keep a mantle. First Narrow Horn. Can't remember this one. Wind Devil +1. Extra limits here. Cold damage. Still keep it. This goes here.
Got something you need stashed.
This need to be stashed. This not to stash.
It's safe with
Okay, good. Let's grab the augments. Amadok Feast.
Greetings, traveler.
Amadok Feast, get it over here. And what else we have? So we have a cancel healing effect. Alright, and to increase health regeneration. It's not exactly what we mean. This armor. Tell the chaos resistance. And we wanted to wait -1 seconds cooldown or charge. So putting that away over there. Getting this Amatok. Getting that 6% defense ability extra. 100 defense ability. So this 300 defense ability. Good enough. 200k DPS also. Good enough. Good enough for now. Can we get more defense ability? We sure do. Probably.
got something
And the
you
Forgotten
need
Gods. Jumping right
stashed.
there.
Safe with me. Promise.
So probably do like full Forgotten Gods DLC today. Emissary collect, okay, very well. Let's go. Run, bird.
So, the three go to the center.
My potion working. So I have a bunch of stuff like to work with the potion here. And one other things. Oh my god, like devotions. So this one at 16 out of 20. It's gonna get me extra offensive defense ability buff, right? This one is 20 out of 20. And the barrier 15 out of 20. So it's getting me like only 1700 damage absorption. It's really like not that much if you think about it.
The emissary warned me.
Not the pants we're looking for. Okay, we have the reputation buff.
I could
Shrine
hear the
going.
Ah, yes.
Just saying reputation. So again, what we're looking here is Atip's Glare, which is Bismel faction. Alright. So I want to get good with the Bismel. It's a girl thing. Getting friendly with girls. Is it Bismel faction?
Come see what's left of my wares.
It is Bismel faction.
You've been quite a sight since entering.
You're Cyril
our camp.
Bismel, or why should I help
My
you?
dear.
Okay, I will help
Who needs
you.
to see? Then what I've heard is true. You do have some sense.
What do we do?
The schemer's
I
web.
speak of Alien.
So you've chosen to fight under. Yes.
Yes.
I have been tasked
I
with
will
preparation.
get what you need. So I say to her. I want to talk with other plebs here.
Serve the
Alright, we'll expect them to return by now, but nobody's seeing them. I'll get those guys.
Traveler.
Let me sure get this guy up too. Let's go. Our adventure in this brand new DLC started now. Should be like easier than the fans, obviously. Like those lags, oh my god. We have like Titan Quest full of lag session. But now Grim Dawn getting lags on the FPS drop. I really don't like it at all. Well, it was getting this. It's not only now, it was getting it through. This is the new DLC release. So they did mess it up some shit. And just to be fixed it. Okay, bottle, we have the boss over here. No reason to skip on in. Should look like they're dealing quite a bit of damage there. Okay, Rimstone leg guards. Almost. Finally got the pants, but the wrong pants. Alright, wrong pants shot. Also, the thing is, I do need to spend my attribute points over here as well. Alright, so I don't think we should spend it more into defensive abilities, so putting this into spirit kinda does make sense. Alright, so it's like another 2k DPS or something. Well, physique gonna get me like more health, so 2k DPS against a little bit more health. I don't know, health also looking like does not look like very bad to put your trust into. Okay, we don't need anything over here, just teleport back in a portal. Let's go. Some elites. That's what we're hunting down here. So this buff we have 35 defensive, 33, almost 34 offensive ability. Not bad, not bad. Temple City. Freeze them. 200 reputation for Girl. Just doing that simple action. Wait. There's some plebs over here, hold it. Making sure that I didn't miss the plebs. The quest guys. Okay, let's look this here. Good, good. It's area a little bit farther away. Apparently we kill some elite over there. Because we're getting like all the reputation. I didn't even notice. It felt like a normal monster. Friendly Skull of Drink. You're dead. Is over here to work? No. Oh, there's a lead. Can barrier level up? So no idea of Abysmal Quest. I can't really remember. It's been so long time. The 2 HV quest mark. Yeah, how fast we can do those things over here? They're decently okay. Decently okay-ish. Not taking a whole day on them. Pious was Eldritch. Okay, there you go, that's marked. Some elite killed. One of those 3 materials. We should be getting this over here. No problem. But wasn't that there was like any shrine here? Nope. Maybe there wasn't. Another class objective here. Ain't no bluffing me. So that's a monster frequent with the item without item. Okay, don't see any quest mark over there. Just guessing it's just going down. Need to kill one. Okay, there we go. Run my target. So here. Monster infrequent. Let's see what this is about. So there's a book. Well, double rare, not a monster infrequent. Normal item double rare. Again, probably not gonna be using this. We can go that way. There's a shrine, there is a shrine. Respected with the Greek. Very good. They don't respected me enough, so. Not yet. Most infrequent double rare. Run carry skill. One shot at the delete. Shit happens. Can't take it anymore. Let's go back, report about the quest too. There's this guy. Can sell the stuff too. Okay, it's most frequent. Wait, what was double rare? Is it double rare? That they just went and sold? The first thing they did, I sold the double rare item. Monster frequent double rare. Absolutely, that's what I planned to do, but I don't know why it's always happening to me. This time we did remember. We're not supposed to sell it. Okay, we're just supposed to sell this one, however, and sell a bunch of this. Sell this. Some bunch of items to sell over here. So you can just craft any double rare you want these days. So that's not available anymore. Well, true enough, mate, you know. Need to have patience for that, so. But true enough, yeah.
Iron well spent. Got some
It's just,
stashed?
you know, I never collected it. And now I started collecting it where they're not really that relevant anymore. I mean, I still don't think we're gonna be using this double rare anywhere for anything. It's just double rare, but always doing it extra. So Sandstorm of Flame Color, so extra fire damage over here. It's giving me like, this termite mines. But will I use it? There probably will be some better item to use it for this.
Safe with me.
Were you successful? Yes. The power coming off their blood is intoxicating.
Wonder
What I must ask, a few mortals ever witnessed the splendor of the
Track down the creature. Okay, we need to jump in the portal here. Like, you know, compared to the scenery of this Forgotten Gold DLC, where you have the caves like this, you have the void shit, right? The place when there's a day and a night are in one place. This scenery is from new Astrocam DLC, which is like you mentioned, Memento Mori, reminded me like a lot of Titan Quest, the Ragnarok DLC. They're not really like that great. So in terms of our artistic style, I feel like Forgotten DLC was like what the peak of what the crate did. Okay, those jumpy lizards have some monster equipment I want to get. Boss is down.
Well, the Eldritch Realm is stunning, as the stories say.
She ran away.
You will have to tell me about your... I believe it's...
She ran away.
See anything you like?
Well, we actually not that far away from getting maximum reputation on them. Just need to kill more elites along the way.
Put it to good use.
Take this glass over here too. Tome of Forgotten, or whatever it's called. Jump back. There's still a boss here to kill. And loot to take, more importantly. Let me go and wash my face. My eyes are hurting so much right now. Be back in a moment, well, in a minute, so. Alright, I'm back. Feeling a little bit better, a little bit more refreshed, but for how long, that's a big question. I don't know. Can I really sleep well with this all this heat and air alarm every night? Feeling so exhausted recently. It's like also feels like so much less time for me to do stuff. Like super behind on book readings. That was a double rare. Way too behind on my books. Way too behind on other stuff. This was a ring. Double rare. Oh, this one, okay. This one just went double rare. Werewolf lightning damage, piercing damage to Wereraven lightning. Wereraven lightning damage as well. So I do wonder, do we just want this one? Nah, we don't. Not right now. Cold lightning damage, user damage, electric damage. Lightning Wereraven. It still pretty will be pretty good with our current set, kind of think will be. It's getting me cold in Frostburn, however. So I don't know, maybe not. And we're also streaming less. I feel like we're streaming like bare minimum, only 8 hours. Need to at least get a 10. Come on. Leaving so much games behind because no time, dude. So many unfinished games this month only. Okay, so there was some plebs. There we go. So plebs we were looking for. Oh, that's all under control. Okay, open the gates for them. Looking for more elites to kill for reputation, and not only. Reputation, loot, everything. Okay, and starting on that secret quest here as well. Not many elites here. Bad totem. No potion of XP too. Come on, dude. Need so many things to level up still. Constellations, talking about constellations. Okay, here we're looking for a boss. Some elites, but this is like a relevant elite. It's a beast. Do we get like reputation? Okay, honor is Skull of Dreek. Sure. Cult of Soil also honored me. Totem. The beast totem, don't care, but I can get me some items. No pants. We're gonna be going to a Shattered Realm today. With this build, I mean. Well, maybe not today, but most likely today. Where's the raptor boss? Did we miss it, or did he spawn in a different area? Is he just on the spawn here? Okay, maybe not. Because he's got himself in some different area. Okay, okay. Duly noted. I don't remember like the next area he can spawn in. Okay, those guys are too late to the party. So we just drop in a portal here. Get back to get for. Oh, there go. We can spawn over here. That was a double rare. There it is. Is that a double rare? Okay. Hopefully I'm not gonna forget about that. So a portal, jumping back. This way. The Morganeth quest. We didn't done the Morganeth Doom in the previous character. Felt like there was no reason. Maybe we want to farm it a little bit. We'll see how it's gonna be forever. Okay, that's a bit. Now Salid giving me reputation. Check the chest for no reason. And what it's turning on. So maybe we can get like all the reputation, just have the race ready to see. Our reputation I need. Maybe we just doing a Kundi Bog after. Still need a reputation from that. Okay, more elites. Can take more items forever. Cult of Dreek. So it'd be a good, okay, Cult of Bismil, that's what we're looking for. She's like 8k reputation left, it's like nothing. Right?
See anything you like?
Okay, so some monster and frequent down there. Keeping this one in storage. Double rare scepter. Keeping it. Okay, don't care about these things here. Just checking out if there's any item that we do need for my current build. Well, and I mean that specifically pants, alright. It's the only thing that we need for this build.
Put it to good use.
There's none of them there.
Something you need stashed?
Stash. Next chest. This one and put in this one over here. So it's like Tonic of Clarity. Use to reset diversion points full. Like, I haven't been using this almost ever. Honestly, there was like so little points when I would need to reset devotions. Just haven't been like used at all. Or almost at all. Those ravens like look at you hear them vigorously using those wings over there, and it's after a while getting actually annoying. That sounds of them trying to fly. No joke, get annoying. Okay, that's not the stuff we're looking for. We got the first seal. 500 reputation also for killing the guy. So not bad. No reason to use this double rare, dude. What the hell is happening with this double rare loot? Double rare what? Right, double rare boots. Okay, elemental damage, piercing. Yeah, they're not looking very good for utilizing them like anywhere. But double rare. Just teleport back on a portal. Okay, jumping down there fast. Don't really care about the maggots unless there's elites. Have some die, please. But unless I can like just move because they're like just all over the place. Whenever I put my mouse button, there's a maggots there. So I need to stay and shoot it. Because our attack button and move button are on the same button. Worst mistake ever. Run away. We can really run away. Obviously. I'm a first time Grim Dawn player. First time a Morph and Nut player. Going to the round 5. open a portal over here, just in case. I mean, it's highly unlikely we're gonna suffer any damage overall. There's definitely some big poison damage. So does this guy have like some blue monster frequency, isn't? Probably devoured. Oh, that's not it. I remember like, or actually just normal monster frequent. I remember farming it for a while. Like, for a lot. We didn't do that for the build. Okay, elite. Which is normal elite doing nothing for me. Okay, we're gonna get that shrine over here. And look for a totem tour in the meantime. There goes the totem. Already see it. It's a good totem, it's doing like a reputation. A bunch of elites too. But not a good totem serve for items, unfortunately. $6K more reputation. Looking good. Great place, but more importantly, the traffic row over there. I should heart us this missive and a blue item for the cost of 1 dynamite. Again, I always love these trades. Well, not always, right? Because they did buff the chest like a couple of years ago. I guarantee getting your materials. And a more chance for blue item too. Because before that it was not that great. Dynamite actually was more precious resource to keep. Okay. A little bit extra reputation from this armor and not the pants. Armor and something, but not the pants. Damn your game. Okay, it's fine. There's still a class here to do. Just boxes myself into. Yeah, I did box myself in something. Those guys are doing me 2 XP per kill. 2 reputation XP, I mean. They're like worse skill for sure. Only 4K left for the 100. Really get in there. Also, I kind of forgot about my buffs. Was wondering why the guy was so slow. Okay, don't care about those Azak boys. Got the quest.
Hey, I could use some help.
He got teleported. Time to mess with the ghosts. Well, time to sell actually. Forget about everything. Time to sell. Evaluate the loot. As we calling it here.
You like?
So this was a double rare. Just already puts a couple of those in storage. Soul Fire. Don't care about this. But triple battery. Okay, well, it's too late for a party. I contemplated about this being an item to use on my previous build. Well, we never did use it. It was good for level 65, so for mid-game. Actually very good. Oh, I'm selling blue item here. A little bit more of this into storage. What is Jaren Horde had when it's piercing minus bleeding resistance from Curse of Reality, Occultist Night Blade, Phantasmal Blades without in the piercing damage. Yeah, I was thinking about this Phantasmal Blades. Okay, well, or some Azonite Blade plus Berserker build.
See you around.
That's our next one. We'll see how it's gonna go. Sure, this can go over here. Okay, good enough. Chest over there. It's just always been there. I mean the exalted what? Oh, exalted stash. Is it the one with? Hold it. No, it's not the one with the essence. The celestial essence. All right. It's like you have a different. It's look like a normal chest. The one with celestial essence, like this chest, with a different hue, I do believe. Also, you know, like the content of those chests over here, big chests, and content of the normal chests, like those iron chests back in the original game, is basically the same, right? It came in from the same loot table. But for whatever reason, opening those bigger chests here in the DLC excited me like way more. Way more. Can take care of this. Don't forget about constantly buffing. We have a shrine here. It's been extra reputation. Potentially some item. Okay, battle surge, two-handed ranged, not the pants. More importantly, not the pants we're looking for. Yeah, like I'm a man on a quest. Quest to get the pants. Sounds like very suspicious. I'm doing real. So do we need more gold here? Maybe stop looting the green items. Speed up this a little bit. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Say maybe that's what we do instead of looting green items. 1800 reputation left. Almost there. Like really almost there. Birds after also eldritch things. Extra reputation, I'll take it. Okay, let's do the cave here. The boss fight. There's no challenge. Regenerator, regen this. I didn't even had a chance to do like any regeneration. Poor boy. Going to go a little bit faster here. This way. This way. Wait, that bird was okay. That bird was not an eldritch. So no reputation from it. That's important quest back in the days. Getting this storm back to the inventor guy, so we can transmute the items of one set into items of another set. Again, like a very important item. Let's go inside. There's a shrine here, but was it okay? There's something good. Good. It's Eldritch Totem, so more reputation for me. No pants. See, this is Eldritch. So the Abysmal Olm. Okay, we already got revered. We don't basically need to continue this. Just do them, Melmoth. It's showing me only now that I got revered. We already got like it 5 minutes ago. Okay, cannot take the items here. So we're finishing this, get into the portal. And we can stop with this faction for a while.
You see anything you like?
Actually, almost. So that's the effect we're getting like so much reputation so fast because of their altar effect. All right, so the altar. Okay, that's not the purple pants. So I don't care about this. What is this thing? Griffin Eye, Werewolf Offensive Defensive. Someone get it with Empyrean fire damage. Someone get it with Empyrean and Werewolf. +3. Werewolf and Empyrean, interesting. So that's the new things for sure. That's the first time like we're getting those. For some reason we didn't get it on the previous playthrough. Hurric Eye as well, elemental damage, battle surge, armor. Okay, this one, oh, skipper. Put that into storage. Gloves but no pants.
Iron well spent.
Got something you need stashed? I'll keep an eye
Next
out.
one.
You see anything you like?
We do want this one, health, right? Chaos resistance, so health and defensive ability. We do kind of want the soil thing. We only honor it.
See you around.
But that's kind of for future.
Serve the
A little bit extra soil reputation over here. Consider it's done. Prepare to get your ass kicked. For 12 or whatever.
serve the
It's now the 750. So it's not really doing that bad with the soil either. Just needs another 2k reputation. Okay, those guys.
Hello.
That's abysmal reputation. Wasted. Wasted. Already have full reputation on that.
I'll give you a good
So
price on
abysmal
what I've got left.
reputation. Appears to have Eastern poison resistance over here. For 10. Taking this. We do need we do need also chaos and Ether, right? Who giving me chaos and Ether? Have the house defensive ability. More importantly, we're here for a ring augment. So cold damage, defensive ability, and health. We're here for this. Right, reduce defense, reduction, petrification.
See you around. See anything you like?
All those guys have chaos. Okay, poison and chaos acid. Ether resistance, constitution 15.
Iron.
Defensive ability.
Well, look what we've got here.
Nope, we don't got anything here. And there's also the guy here.
Greetings, Seeker.
Fascinating. Okay, dude. Continue just. Reputation is Beastmail, dude. But we don't need Beastmail anymore. Come on. Give me rep with other accounts.
Got something you need stashed? I'll keep an eye on this. It's safe with me. Promise.
Here's of the rings. Currently I have this nothing on the rings, right? Currently I have nothing on the rings. Dented heart. So we want defensive ability and health over here. Health, defensive, health, and defensive, at least on the rings. So we got me like 1900 health and a defensive 400. And I want to increase offensive ability by putting another augment on here from on the book. So it's gonna be like waiting a little bit. Also a little bit of damage here. I guess we can afford to put this as physique. Alright, getting me the 2k, 200k almost. Almost 200k health. A little bit of defensive ability. A little bit of health. Oh no, okay, never mind. We got the health. Okay, 100k. We're good. 35 defensive ability too. Oh, very good. So defensive ability is sorted. Offensive ability is just gonna get it very soon. Okay. Let's put in on that. We want to put the augments into storage as well. It's always a second chest for me. Now we also need a chaos resistance and ether resistance. So removing this one
I'll keep an eye
out of the picture. So maybe we're gonna be proceeding with this DLC a little bit longer. Okay, and let's do something about not picking a rare anymore. So monster frequent and double rare. Alright, always showing double rare. There we go. Should work fine. Terminal health, and we don't need to craft here anything, unless like we want to do like ascendant affix. But if you're not like doing ascendant affix for this build, for any build, it's extra damage, but I don't feel like we need it right now. But maybe we would need it on celestial fights. So instead of fighting them like for 5 minutes, we can do that 3 minutes. So that will be like a big thing. Sure. Okay, let's switch to the next area here. We're sure gonna get me like reputation with all guards. Beasts, insectoids. Don't care about those boys. Where is the boss? The boss? There's another token here. The Eldritch, which is very good. Gonna get the extra reputation. Only 1100 reputation with this one. Scroll the soil. So we can get like all the arguments. And we believe the boss over here also gonna give me something like 500 reputation too. Yeah, that's the plan. We kill the boss here, gonna get 500 rep. So there's 600, so this also to 400 when we get a harp buff. So I do like a defensive stance at least. Alright. Almost miss this area. Dogs. Does like still count as Eldritch? So we get like a rep for them. Okay. 807. Into rep per one dog. Sweet deal. And more for bosses, for elites, eh? Or for bosses too. Should really put me close to the bottom. The Cult of Drink are probably gonna get reputation after the boss. Maybe even before. Hold it horses. Okay, revered. Revered for Cult of Drig 900. That's a little bit more. And there's the priest totem, so no reputation. Okay, Death Whisper. That's too werewolf. It's almost, but not the one we're looking for. Too bad, too bad. So those guys with the Eldritch is 500 reputation for me. Look at all the seals. 300 reputation left. We getting it. Kinda get lost where the fuck I am. There's a fancy chest, the hidden spoils we're gonna take once in a while. Okay, killing more dogs. 319. Just need 2 elites. 2 Eldritch elites, that'll be good. Salael. Bismel. Okay, there's a boss somewhere here. I do believe it's Eldritch too, so it's gonna get me reputation. But again, it gets spawned in different areas, so not guarantee here. A dog. Well, there is 1 elite, there's 2 elites. There's all my reputation I need. Revere it. There we go. No challenge. Check out this area. So I don't see the big guy, the boss. It's probably in a different area altogether. It's fine. Let's check out the spoils. No, depends. Very fast reputations, thanks to, again, altars from a current hold. Send an altar.
Elaine was quite with the materials you've brought me.
I'll do as you ask.
Yes, traveler?
Okay, I'm gonna get this. Let's have like some skill points. Alright. Skill points or attribute points. So you would like to get this eventually. But for now we're done with this part of the DLC. I want to get another augment from Elmoth. Another augment from Covenant.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Let's see, I probably don't care about this one, don't care about this one, and put in this one into storage. All of this. Double checking if there's a pants. I probably don't care about this one. We get in the personal vitality for no reason. Health and defense, okay. So that's a big thing. And chaos resistance 15. That's another big thing.
Well spent.
There's some factions that's giving you chaos resistance and
Safe with me. Promise.
at the same time and is a resistant. Don't remember who it was. Was it someone from Elmoth?
I'll keep an
Okay, let's just check. It's not really that hard to check, is it? Like items, chaos. Yeah, that's the weapon buffs, right? Is this the magical we want? Or do the epic? Okay, the epic, right? So like a chaos resistance 15, chaos and Easter resistance. Okay, Easter and chaos. It's the Black Legion. Really, Black Legion. Ah, those guys. Those guys. 9 and 9. So was it better like getting 15, a couple of 15, a couple of 9s, right? So 2 of those get me 18 resistance to Eastern Chaos, which is a need, and 2 of previous ones just get me like 15 to there and 15 to there. Alright, 15 Chaos. Yeah, so basically we do not actually Black Legion. Okay. Duly noted. A build. So I just gonna link you. It's not done yet build. So in the progress in I don't have a command here. In the progress of creating this, but let me link you the build. I have a bunch of stuff to work here with yet, but it's more or less completed. Working on augmentation and oh my god. Let me share the build right away. Augmentation and components. That's like what we're trying to do here. Share. There's the link. No problem. I just linked it manually. What do you recommend for returning player? Or that's a question. Like I'm also returning player. That's a question. Like what you, if you want to play the new Berserker build, right? The new Berserker Mastery. So I would recommend to go and play the Werewolf. We just finished a Werewolf bleeding build. So it's basically have a very good mid game. Because if you're a returning player, you probably have like already the items you need in his stash. But for a late game, you will need to farm. Alright, you will need to farm for the items. And some of them kinda rare. Also, the Raven here is... we started on ultimate difficulty and it's like very easy from level 1 to level 50 level up on ultimate difficulty. And then mid-game, from level 50 to level 84, 94 even, late mid-game was really disastrous for this build. But Werewolf also was kind of squishy, like really squishy, all the way through until he get to that. Alright, that's the wrong portal. Why are we in this portal in a minute? Hold the way until get like the end game build. So that's the stuff to consider. Oh my god, like I don't need this portal. I wanted to buy another Agnes here. Again, didn't try anything else. Didn't try the Chaos Werewolf. So it's only my second build since I returned.
See anything you like?
Next, I want to try the Onslaught here. That's again, if you want to try the Berserker build, that is Berserker as a mastery. But if you ask me if what I want to recommend with previous builds and stuff, oh my god, I had a bunch of builds. Something like with Blade Spirits. So when you like level up for Blade Spirits, this was a very powerful build. Do have the let me get it on the channel. Let me get it. The actual build. So we do have YouTube channel, by the way, just promoting myself. There's like some builds there, Titan Quest 2 and Grim Dawn builds too. So welcome. Yeah, what the build I want to recommend as like easy. So the werewolf build I was talking about is the easy crate killer, right? But then we have like a also crate killer. And okay, where it is? Telltale build guide. That's not it. Okay, blade burst. Spell breaker. They'll build it. Okay, so wooden anchor build. Okay, blade spirit guardians. Okay, this one. This was pretty powerful build, to the blue. And there was like another one with well, there's always like warlords, right? First wave. That's like the standard stuff. There was a bleeding blade arc. Welcome everyone. I was staring. So yeah, this one is also was pretty powerful, I do believe. Also crate killer. Okay, we are buying here reputation items.
See anything you like?
Poison cows.
Oh, what a day!
What are they? History damage. What are they? Nigger stop here. Welcome back, mate. Greetings. Welcome, Cal. Welcome. So have you started on? Oh my god.
Iron well spent.
On the Souls game that I just like literally remembered the name when I was asking you, and like momentarily when I'm about to ask you, I forgot about it.
Got something you need stashed.
So the gameplay and inventory view. Gameplay. We're done with mostly inventory's view. So gameplay, and you just jump in, getting the build item stuff. Alright, so I put the reputation or everything over here.
I'll keep an eye on this.
How we looking on Black Legion? Serial Vanguards. Okay. We're gonna do like this is Serial Vanguard shit. So in the span of a half of seconds in and out of memory. AI limit. Okay, well AI, yeah. That's the one. Totally knew it, totally forgot. So Gloomwood Crossing. We already like started progressing through this. The question was, have you started it? Or will you be planning to do it later? Today? It's also a game with a parent mechanic, by the way, mate. And I feel like it had the hardest parent mechanic, like again, back when I was playing the demo, it felt it had the hardest parent mechanic I had in all its parent games so far. But you can also play it without parent, right? There was a doujin and stuff. So unlike the Beast of Reincarnation, the parent mechanic there is like not really the core mechanic. So I have like, not started it, only installed it yesterday, and had a chill day today. However, Beast patches drop it after a week, and it's totally underwhelming. Almost also the camera adjustment might be good for you. So I will now definitely be starting AI limit, because it's potentially going to be weeks before they address the basic issues. Okay, didn't even spotted that we have a patch there. Oh well, I guess it didn't log in into Xbox client yet. On the other hand, I didn't spot it that we had Titan Quest patches the other day, so. There is that. Spot is their middle, not middle name. I mean, they called me like Eagle Eyes for a reason. Back in the days. Damage reflection for you. Attacking right into it. 45% reflection resistance. Working really good. No problem. And that's what it wasn't like. We weren't Hell's Legion on this guy because we don't have Hell's Legion on this build. So we just like were face tank and all of that. So do they call you like Eagle Eyes because you have the bird brain? Dude. Rude. Rude. Obviously because of my supreme vision. Honestly, like, I remember the first time, like, when I actually noticed that my eyesight is worse than it should be. Right, we were, I think I was like, okay, it's past 10 years for sure. Alright, so we went on a vacation with my parents, right to the sea. There's a wonderful town. We have relatives there called Ilychovsk. Well, it's called Chernomorsk now, and it's like it was really good. It's basically what is my current town I'm living in right now. It was like it's already like 20 years ago. Basically, very clean streets. A bunch of like entertainment stuff, like for kids. We have a skate park, for example, here, a football field, and all of that stuff. And it was like very clean, very neat. There's a lot of cool stuff around. I really like it. I really like it. And this was also like on a seaside, on the beach. So very neat, cool beach. So back in the days. Just I would say the man who immediately forgot the game that he was about to talk about. Never happened, mate. What did it take? Never happened. Never happened. I don't remember that. So we were watching the big ships like on the horizon, all right. And my father was like, you know, like that ship like named that's something, and that ship named that something. I only saw the silhouette of the ship, and he was like actually not only saw the silhouette, but he could read like the names of the ship that they're on horizon. It was like, I don't know, almost like 6 or 10 kilometers away. How much you couldn't see, like 6 kilometers. So that was like, you know, like thinking, dude, like, wait a minute, how do you can't read the stuff like on the ship over there? I started to understand that there's my eyesight maybe not really perfect after all, and that like Eagle Eyes did have like some other meaning. But anyway, it's bothered me, like it's bothered me, my eyesight bothered me like quite a bit back in in the school. So basically the last 2 grades in the school, I wasn't wearing the glasses, but I was sitting like really close to the blackboard on the second desk. And when I went to the university, I was like, yeah, that's like university, and you need to study like really serious. But school stuff I can, you know, improvise. The university, well, I got my glasses. And then after that it didn't bother me again. Alright, like, I can't say it bothered me like much when I sit in here and gaming. Okay, that's a dead end. There's in here. It Bezos asks how much you miss, so... Can argue with that, so... yeah. It's probably... But again, I swear, chat, when I'm watching someone else, alright, like I spot in like way more stuff than actual streamer can. Alright, so like streamer playing, like some random streamer at you name a few, like Koch Carnage for example. He playing and he misses so much things. I was like, dude, you missed that thing, you missed that thing, you missed that thing.
Come see what's left of
So
my wares.
see where I'm coming, like I'm better than those other streamers. At least just spotting stuff. So that's like what I like to think, at least. So Titan Quest got crafting sync, and this game got crafting syncs for adding affixes, or as I say, changing affixes. But Titan Quest can add the missing affix, while this game, the Grim Dawn, cannot. Alright, so you can only roll items if you have, like, you know, if you have a good prefix on items, but missing a suffix at all. Alright, you want just some random suffix over there to make it a little bit better, but you can't. You can add it. So you need the items with 2 affixes if you want to roll prefix and suffix.
Iron well.
I like that approach with the Titan Quest. For sure. Crafting, it's kinda important. Oh my god.
For you.
Welcome. I thank you for
Acquire
the
aids.
What you ask will take me
Wereraven.
some time. I care not.
So we need her reputation, we need a Black Legion reputation, which is a little bit farther away. So we have another exclusive to missing things. So the normal reason is having to read chat. You both pause the game to read and take up 10 minutes to spot a message. Your full attention is the baddest isn't on the game. No! Slander. This is not how I can remember myself by. Wait, did we not save the witch? We didn't save the witch. How did I miss the witch? Okay, whatever. Missed another witch, just like not getting free reputation. I saw we got her. Oh my god, like this probably was the previous build that we got in her. It's fine. If only I can continue over here a little bit. I still so many beasts. I already have like a reputation with this. Alright, we killed like a lot of beasts. I already have like a reputation as Covenant. Would have. Mistakes were made. essence. Just need to not forget about the other guy. Over here. Oh, there's a chest over here. Cool. Nothing good inside, however. Okay, we're killing this stuff here. Inspiration rank 18 out of 20. Winded potion of XP. It's expired. Challenge 500 reputation. Yeah, this boss is also giving like a reputation a lot. So let's just watch the reputation here. Devil's Crossing. Irrelevant. The Covenant. It's not a lot of reputation to go. I was gonna increase my offensive ability for another 75, so we're gonna get like 3300 offensive ability. Maybe 130. So usually 3200 offensive ability is already like big enough for fighting Celestials or bare minimum. But nowadays I'm getting like a little bit more spoiled. So we want like, instead of 32 we want 34 and 35 defensive. We'll see, we're still missing some augments to put. So maybe we'll get that. Not the best autumn. So it's fine to have this as one of the few characters that looks good in the gear, and you're running around as a chicken. Yeah, no kidding, right? I mean, look at him, it's bold and dangerous. Can zoom in faster. But I mean, I win sunglasses too. I would say the chicken outfit is also looking good. Alright. It's pretty decent. Item. Take it. So there is a recent chat. There is a recent game we played, still playing, right? That actually taken all the pain to look good. Have a good outfit. Can you guess what it is? So I think a little odd to have like a rare bird, considering you can fly. As the very least, should have like some aspect of its movements or attack animation that lives on the ground. I don't even like know where they went with the Raven here. That's like so strange. Could have gone with the cats. Rare cat would be so much better. So yeah, about the game that actually put in my every senses into fashion. So Raven is more occult, and that's the setting. Well, okay, Raven also have some place in the mythology, right? Nordic mythology. So that's the same. Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, did you saw how cool my character is looking there? Bold, dangerous, like just screaming dark wizard here. Stylish. Stylish bandit. Dark wizard, whatever. Okay, we don't have enough bad reputation with the beasts to summon Chupacabra here, do we? No, we don't. I don't know. It's just getting so. Not getting that very fast, basically what I'm saying. Hogwarts is a game on a long list so that it will never be completed. No, we're completing this month. Alright, alright. Alongside with the Persona 5. First of all, we're gonna get to that Crisis Remastered. Danger, 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 danger. Beast is dead. There's also that Honor Mutation M game that I also need to finish. Cyberpunk. Punkish light novel. So if you wanted to play the multiple green on builds, you need to complete the end quest run, just because pastime is ticking, and then you still have like massive game like Persona and Hogwarts, and then while Dawn is only the months away. There's another game coming before that. The Resonance, or whatever it's called. Oh my god. That other game about rats, the plague. Okay, plagues. The third game in the plague cycle. Right, it's coming on the Game Pass Day 1. It's at the end of the month. The Plague Tale, whatever. So we fighting through that. Requiem, did they say Requiem, Resonance, or whatever? One of those words should be correct one. Yeah, well, someone said that this one would be short as well. I also genuinely was believing that Hogwarts would be short too. And don't forget that we got the Nier Automata. I also really wanted to get that one done. Most people, they don't like suffer from the dilation. Indeed, I don't know, like I noticed this past weeks, past months even, actually. I get it like less and less things done, alright? Doesn't feel like I'm streaming that much. But like stuff like outside the stream. Like I'm super behind in my reading. I was complaining about this at the beginning of the stream. Like really so much things I want to read. And just lying on the shelves. Well, and on my phone memory too. No one, but I'm seeing that Hogwarts was short. How long to beat, say it's like 35 hours. I was like, 35 hours is a good one. Good to go. I think we're already 60 hours. Okay, not to lie here. Let me see. Hades, Hellpoint, Hogwarts, Legacy. Okay, never mind. 50 hours. Say 50 hours. 49 something. It's fine. Persona we were 80 something. Double rare. Redeemers. Okay. We're not selling this, right? Maybe remembers double rare. I'm not gonna sell it. We have the horns. What is this portal? On the book. Borrowhorn. It was not a Borrowhorn, right? There was some area with a boss nearby. Was it like somewhere over here? The boss nearby that we need to kill was a little bit farther away. Did it for quest. Okay, maybe it's here. Like not this way. Not this way. So Dawn has been confirmed by the devs to be about 50 hours for main and a light side content and 70 for main and heavy exploration is doing on all sides. So this is going to be like easy 100% hours minimum gain for you. I mean like, but supposed to be like, you know, a Witcher thing. Well, wasn't expecting even less. I actually was expecting more, honestly. For the price they asking, it's better to be longer. Okay, nothing here. Like, oh my god, where is that boss thing? This place? Nope. Probably missed it already. So probably more like it was keeping it on the low side. Typically it seems like you need 50 to 100% more time. Up to 140 hours. Dude, sometimes I actually doing like the game as fast as any other people do. Like, you know, like you go in and see the average play for how long to beat side. And realize, okay, this is actually my time. I think there was a couple of games at least like that. So it's not always long. Some elites. Back in my Fable use. Back in my Fable use, I didn't even know about this how long to beat side. Don't think it's ever been there. Recently, I'm talking recent thing. Okay, we do need the quest for this. This is a farming spot back in the days. Okay, I feel like we need to use it again very soon. After playing the builds, I'm like feeling running low on crafting materials. So because I take make times as well. So, but then I'm not like streaming, and I really don't expect them to play the many games too. Well, again, it's because I'm streaming, like, so I know that I have like more time than I would usually do if I play back in the day solo. Didn't have like much time to play. But because I'm streaming, I know like I didn't have like 8 hours per day, at least. I think if I play like something off stream, so if I was working, having like only a couple of hours to play, I would do it like way faster. Just concentrating on the main campaign and stuff. I don't know, that's just impression I have, and maybe it's not necessarily true. Because there is a big thing if I would even like want to play like off stream. Something I haven't been doing at all. Well, since I started streaming. Okay, I need to run all the way back. And yeah, you're right, you definitely would be playing like way less games. The thing that I was worried about the health on this build, alright, I was like trying like to speculate if we're gonna get like 16k at least. We're getting 20k over here, no problem. And maybe we're gonna get like another k with some augments. So in this part, defensive wise, feeling good here. Yeah, I mean, you have a few excuses when you're gaming for 10 hours a day. Part of it sure is like the reading everything which is I don't think is necessary, and been more completionist, which is streamers typically don't have time for. So then, of course, you revisit the same game like Dream Dawn and Dino Quest. Well, okay, so reading, I would read everything. You mean reading aloud, okay. I mean reading aloud. Because I would read everything anyway. It's just reading not aloud probably will be much faster. But when you play in a CRPG, right, the story is like main gem of it. You cannot not read. And then you, well, it's not only reading, it's also voice acting, mate. Voice acting. That's what I do. Better flaps. I already forgot about those guys. inside. Let's kill the guy here. It's now the boss. Now they say that I'm revisiting Grim Dawn Titan Quest, but we're probably gonna be adding Slayer's Spire and Heroes of Might and Magic to that list. Just waiting for like wait, what? Oh my god, I click around, see it. Shit. I should supposed to kill it. Good riddance. Fuck. Supposed to kill it. Not give him the items. Damn it. Just stopping all gameplay to read like stuff that can read like myself in half the time. Personally, I don't see much point on it, especially when you start like reading inconsequential side notes. Doing it for myself. I mean, if I don't read it, right, like, there is so much information going on. So if I don't read it aloud, when I'm streaming at least, there's a good chance to just forget about it. Right. Audio information is just another way to cement the comprehension of what's happening. Well, I'm still gonna forget probably half of it. Well, we did play that Wukong, for example. You just mastery this stuff. Like all those descriptions. There is no way around. Okay, so another essence. But we're missing the big boss. Where the hell I missed the boss thing? Unbelievable. There's a short time like I'm looking for it. Short character that is. Okay, I don't know. Is this portal here on the block? This one really will just be forgotten anyway. How much of any game's story, except like the main beasts, do people remember until very invested in it? Unless you're very invested in it. Well, that's a question, right? That's a question you should not ask, mate. It's just gonna make me depressed more. Alright. Let's not talk about it. I don't know. Where are we missing shit? What is this part over here? Okay, let's just check it out. What is the name? What's the name of the beast? Secret Undibog. Bargol. Let's see about this Bargol. Typically I get like less and less interested in most of the game stories as I go. I started reading like everything and ended up like reading nothing. Well, we talk about this. For me, I'm still interested in them like as much as I'm interested in the books. Right, so it is equal for me. Games, books, equal. Same thing. Monster database. Bargold the mountain, spawn location on the box. There's only one location here. What the fuck, dude? Really? But I checked that, I swear. I checked that. On the bug rift. Just really here. How? How do I keep missing this guy? I check over here, but what I need to check, I need to check over here. Dude, there's literally, you know, the way over there. There's a short time like finding about this guy, and short time like I'm really wondering why I didn't miss it. There you go, essence. Located. Let's deliver it right away. Have a look in reputation. 11k. Okay, 11k is like a lot. Very much not for me, of saying. And books for story aspects are almost always better than games or films. Most games' story could be carried in 1 to 2 paragraphs. No, mate. There's so much like CRPGs, like literally the whole book. So there's games that have like way more words than like your typical book has. You need to have like the whole couple of series of books basically. But that gets like stretched out over like 10 hours or so hours. Of course, there's like exception like Witcher, but it's still like aroused like read an actual book. Would not recommend. Witcher is much better be played than it's in the book. All right, it's one of the books that I
The aura of wild.
did not think it were good. So there are some good moments, for sure, but like reading like that much, reading for a couple of good moments, I think it was a waste of time. The game was so much better. That's my impression of Witcher. Yeah, I didn't say like you wanted, but it said rather. Did you? Said like rather actually. So that's the thing, that I think your impression about the game's story is just like way updated. I don't know, mate. It's like maybe back in the 90s that was like can summarize as a couple of paragraphs. But nowadays, because especially there's like Persona game, for example. Persona game, Pathfinder. Well, all of the Pathfinders, Rogue Trader. There's still so much going on.
Welcome, traveler. Oh, cutting right through the formality? I'm glad you were...
Francis Burbholm. So pointing to a heartful of a few good CRPG doesn't like make the vast majority of the game story paper thin and basic. Well, I did play like dozens of games in the past years that have like really a lot of going on in terms of story and stuff, and they require like a lot of reading too. Not only like CRPGs, like even Grim Dawn made over here. Okay, let's not go like very far. The Grim Dawn have like really good writing, The story about, like, you know, something that we talked about previously as well. In games there is a lot of this division by evil and good, right? So there's like a very plain division, evil and good, and if you play it for evil guy, the writing is just awful. Right? For some reason, for a majority of games, they not can imagine, you know, a good character if it's like evil character. You just can't create it for that reason. But Grim Dawn is one of the games there is like very we delve into this gray moral zones very often. Right, the apocalypse happened. The main heroes, like some kind of riffraffs from a prison. Alright, the Black Legion, trying to get a control and save humanity. So basically, they already were kind of worst of the worst before this. And there's a lot of, like, you know, the notes in the ground, which is very well written, and giving you like some glimpses into the whole universe story, a bunch of legends, just daily scenes. It's really good. It's really good. If you put it like in the book, well, it probably will be like worse of a light novel. Maybe less, okay, for Grim Dawn maybe less. I think they should capitalize on the IP here, in terms of the world building. Like, and actually write some books. Just saying, I would definitely read it. So Beast Story, for instance, is bad and worse. Like, the delivery is awful. The book's version of that would be unreadable. No, I wouldn't even want to read the Beast version. So Grim Dawn has a decent story, but it wouldn't have infinitely better delivered if it was a novel. So there's a difference between a string of a lore dump and an actual story. Okay, so I cannot argue with that. You're right about that. That's why I say, like, I definitely would read the book. Yeah, so that's very good point. That's very good point. Okay, next. Detroit became human. Okay, Detroit became human, right? So that's the way, like, you just can't deliver it good in a book as good as you can deliver in a game. There's multiple choices kind of make a different, like, paths to follows. And obviously it was pretty cinematic too. Kinda like the books you can find in Grim Dawn, like, but all the same, like, time I forgot all of it. Oh, I still, like, remember a bunch, actually. That's how, like, big impression the writing made on me. But nowadays, I'm not very particular about writing as much as I was, like, back when I was younger. So, you know, like, nowadays I'm, like, reading all these Japanese light novels. Some of them have a good writing, good translation. Some of them not. So I dropped, like, a bunch of them that were not. Well, I don't read in much nowadays. That's why I'm saying, like, quite behind on my reading. But back in the days, like, I mean, I'm enjoying, like, not only the good plot, but a good wordplay, right? It's something like this. So Detroit is a visual novel, so it's like a somewhat, like, supported my point. So it could easily just be like a book. There's a more or less a right, wrong and stupid option each time. So the game has no linear wrong choices, mostly end in the game. So yeah, pick what they want or try it again. That's how they make a better book. I don't know. I was very impressed about it. I don't think it'd be like as much as involved into into Detroit as a book as I was into the game. Speaking of choices, like I ended up with something 0.4% result or outcome basically of my actions in the game compared to like other people. So now I figured out why the robots were rebelling. Our investigation failed. The detective died. Alright. There's also panic there, like, you know, there's some quick Batman events and you panicking, basically. Then another plot is rebellion, alright, so like, I was the guy who... So there's the three protagonists you're playing for. One is detective, one is like rebel, and another is just like housemaid, alright, trying to create a family for herself. So the guy who was leading the rebellion, they fired me. Alright, so like I created the rebellion movement, and they fucking fired me. Alright. This is like the most unlikely outcome that ever other people had. Literally like was sitting on something 0% something. And the other thing, the maid who was getting the family, I learned that the girl, that human girl that was supposed to be our family, it actually was another robot. I felt so betrayed, but we somehow survived, and apparently like I get the best outcome with her that only like 70% or something people managed to do. So for most of the people she died. But I felt like so betrayed about the whole fact that the human that I was protecting was another bloody robot pretending to be human. Ridiculous. Barely see it as a game, like, so there's no actual gameplay, it's like a series of choices, but if you look at the decision tree, and it was incredibly basic. I agree with read it easier. I wouldn't read it easier, but neither would like I play the game. I mean, it was masterpiece, okay. I would say it was masterpiece. It's like one of the good games I played this year? Previous year? This year. But then again, it's like you're more of the gameplay man, all right. I kind of enjoy this kind of diversity. I do like the gameplay, but I also like this kind of stories too. It's not only like the story itself, right? But there's also those little journals. They were talking about AI in general. And some social aspect of AI, how it's like influencing the kids, for example. And you know, they were so on point. There was like such a good articles. So the game was released back in the days. What's the release time? Like 2014, 2018. But only now that stuff they were writing there, only time looking at the current situation, you can like, dude, this is totally happening right now. The social problem is the kids who like getting too much used to AI and other aspects. But we still need to kill the boss here, do we? Masterpiece, I would like to call it a barely interactive experience. Obviously, it has a great appeal to some, like, but again, it's like rather really like watch Blade Runner. Again, like, you know, I'm not into movies at all, so that's like, you know, I can't understand anymore the movies, appeal of movies. So you see what I mean here. But like back in the days, back before the 2014, all right, before the Revolution of Dignity, I was like really enjoying the movies. Like I was watching a lot of stuff. There's again the General with the time traveler movies. I really was into that. And the DiCaprio movies, like I watched probably all the DiCaprio movies. Just basically like every DiCaprio movie I watched was like really good. Nowadays, like, yeah, no chance. I did watch a couple of movies here and there when we didn't have electricity. There was literally nothing else to do, so we were trying to watch something with the family. And I would say I was not enjoying much. That, oh my god, what is it called? The Wolverine and Deadpool. It was the most awful movie I ever watched. Like, literally. I guess I was really enjoying it quite a lot if like I was watching it 15 years ago. So there was like stuff that was funny and seeing. But I was just felt like I wasted so much time there. Instead I could have read something or... So it's definitely not the stuff like I did enjoy at all. But many people like it. Like, you know, even my brother actually like was saying it was pretty good. He watched it like back in the theater. So like, yeah. It's a different perspective, I guess. Doesn't like movie and music and barely like makes time for books. Totally he's in. I want to check out like how many people actually like it, the Detroit Became Human. Just to the reference. You say it's like for a few, but I feel like there was... So it's sitting on 57k reviews, 95% made. So there's a lot of people who like the gameplay like this. It's a huge number. It's like, considering like normal games, it's a huge number. Considering like the games nowadays, I want to say. So it's a good no-brainer film in my opinion. So the films are like just good for laughs on action, and that's fine. So there's the great films that makes you think you have like good twists. There's a few, but they exist, right? That's a thing, man. Maybe I just think about them like so stupid nowadays because I saw War. I saw like everything that, well, almost everything that War related. And it's just like, this is just not really... I've seen like some gun scene over there and it's just like, well dude, this is so stupid. Or they like flat jokes as well. So, I guess it's partially because of that thing. I did enjoy like fantasies and stuff, so I still can enjoy the fantasy movies. And what we watched as well was Thousand Months. It's already like this winter. Dune. I was watching the Dune first movie, so I did enjoy it. I actually did enjoy it. My mother also did enjoy it. But I would say I would probably want to watch a movie, read a book, alright, after watching that. So as a movie it was good. It was solid like 8 out of 10, for sure, for me at least. But if I want to get like everything out of this, I would like read the book. But that's probably like always been for any movies anyway. For every movie. So Dune and Dune 2 like are great, like books are amazing, but it's actually good to see like them above the film. There's also things we watched the Shogun. Okay, we did watch the Shogun. I didn't watch everything. Like there was like what 10 episodes. I only watched something like 8. My father did just finish it by himself after. And well, it was interesting again. But I was like not as involved as like Games of Thrones, for example. So it was interesting from a culture perspective, right? Like I was like, paying attention to a different aspect of the culture there. As the plot itself, right? There were some good moments for sure. But again, I was just thinking, dude, I want to read the book. Every time every episode I was watching it, I was like, I want to read the book. That's like really the thought I have. And it reminded me like of that Rift War saga, right? There's all the version of Shogun that was really good at the time. Not seen that recent one, so. The second Rift War saga is also kind of about the Japanese culture, kind of like those guys on the other side of the rift. So there was like a lot of politics there. And it did remind me, like the Shogun reminded me like a lot of that. Yeah, I know, mate, I know. We talked about it. Serrani, right? Yeah. I didn't read like I didn't finish actually the second cycle, and there was more of them, so I didn't read all of those. Only a first 3 books and then 2 books of that second saga. Okay, we're done here. Back to on the book. Yes, really, just that's the one. Very important. So I read him like after the Wheel of Time, I do believe. Well, I was still on the Wheel of Time. There was still a couple of books where to finished, and I was waiting for those books. The Brandon Sanders, the one who Brandon Sanders was writing. I was like, what to read next? And I found the Rift War Saga. So my first impression wasn't very positive. It's considering like not about plot itself, but writing style, right? I felt like it was like really blunt and really basic. For back in the days, like right now I would like read that like without problem, but back in the days like I felt like it was this like very basic. But then I just like started reading more, and I really like it.
A blessed welcome.
So it's just like remembering my first expression why it was there. Well, I should get like another quest here, should we not? What about this guy?
A blessed welcome, traveler.
This is what I will do in. Look at all the quests there.
I am so pleased. I am thoroughly. We've always had.
Okay, the problem. And grab the fetish. Like the problem solved. So we're not going to agree on a single phase. We're building over the many books with the recurring characters better than the wheel. So I like the wheel, but maybe it's like a bit overrated. It's not about world building. It's not about like it's the writing style itself, right? So that's, I wouldn't say like the Wheel of Time was super good of writing style. Right, so when I'm talking a good writing style, I'm thinking about Harry Potter, for example, which is like really did touch in you at some moments, if you're enjoying it, that kind of read. The Song of Ice and Fire, obviously, the Games of Thrones. So I really like enjoy that writing style. The Locamora, oh my god, like the Lies of Locamora, right? That one's also like pretty good. Recently, Memento Mori introduced myself to Dresden Files, all right. So like, all of those, it's also kind of like very good writing style, I would say. So, have like very good like wordplay. So I really like, you know, reading and just enjoying by reading stuff. Even it's like describing like some weather somewhere. So that kind of thing. And I can remember the first couple of pages, couple of chapters I read of like Rift Saga, and it was just like you know just your typical normal sentences, without any flourishing or anything. I didn't like it. So that's like as much as I can recall what happened. But again, I started reading later, and I finished it, the first 3 books on one breath. I really did like this, the plot and stuff. They was all developed.
I don't know who you are.
So I don't recall the style like even having like impact on me. Like so, I can't really like argue bluntly as didn't see it, right? To be like fair about Wheel of Time, I also didn't like enjoy much of the first couple of books. So it's something that a lot of authors, even the Dresden Files, if you compare the first book to like the fourth book of something or third book. Right, so you literally see improvements of the style of like world building of everything, and same like for me, same was like for Wheel of Time. Like it's just the first book and like something, a 7th book or something. The first book was, well, kind of like meh, but it was a kind of introduction to the whole series, and everything went a little bit better after. So there was those kind of things happens too, not every time. There's also Patrick Rufus, mate. When we're talking about some good world building style and stuff. The Kingkiller Chronicles. Never read Reston, which seems to be like something you like, so unless the real world aspects are in the fantasy sphere. Again, yeah, that's what I thought. That was my first impression. It was the real world Chicago thing with a little bit of magic stuff, and I honestly didn't thought I would like getting that invested in. It actually was good. Right. I usually don't like those real world fantasies, but Harry Potter and well, Harry Dresden. That's two exceptions out of the rule. Okay, teleporting back.
Have you dealt with that? Eve of Ravager's return
That
will
was
soon be upon it.
Bleachers, Ravager. Okay, we do want to back the Covenant, report all this quest. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, you... This does not give me any reputation. Is she gonna give me like some reputation here?
You've returned. Are you ready to complete? You check them now. The altar of Ratosh is... Now that you have... Ever since the Ugdam... Do you have... Perfect. Deep beneath Ugdam Bog. Good. You will find her below us. At the center of...
Reputation? Okay, almost there. 600. So really got like all the reputation. Well, we need the Black Legion reputation now.
Not far.
Now we just need the Black Legion. And for this we need to continue Father as DLC. That's the best way to get a Black Legion reputation. Okay, sure, that's the last quest probably. So past the midnight. I feel like playing Grim Dawn on the evening stream. It's not the best idea for me. First of all, I cannot play like long enough. As long as I want. Because well, pressing time. So maybe we put in the pause here for a little bit. Finish the technical quest build. Finish Piece of Reincarnation. I don't know. But we're also like very close to finishing this build too.
See anything you like?
Yeah, that's the quest done. So I'm a little like reading an alternative history book at the moment, as suggested after World War II, but in this world, magic and a myth exist. Many guys are surprised the detective. The book is so far like second one. I don't rate, but the author Harry Turtledow, I do. He wrote Alternative American Civil War, where the Soft won, and Alternative World War II, and another series about an alien invasion and the tales of the end of the World War II. He's a history buff, so know the real events and wears them in. Also, his book have a huge cast of the characters. He approaches things from all sides. What the name, mate? What the name? Yeah, that's you know another thing I did like about Wheel of Time, right? Huge cast of characters with all the distinct personalities, and someone's as stupid as Gavin Tankard, or whatever his surname was.
Everything is...
Okay, we gotta use this. What did you write the book name? Okay, no, you didn't. So I read something like the saga of Tanya the Evil. So it's basically also alternative world, alright? So it's a Japanese light novel. When the businessman or whatever, who very much atheist, strove into the world of war, right? Very similar to events of the World War II, and the nation is basically Germans, but they have also the magic, and the god trying to persuade him that the god actually exists, Alright, a being that's similar to the god trying to persuade him and to make him pray to him. Alright, so he's saying something like that. The belief is stronger in a world that is full of turmoils, like a war and stopping. So believe in the gods and supernatural became even stronger there. So it's like interesting. They even, I do believe, created an anime on this. So it's a kind of huge hit with the Japanese audience, well, in the worldwide audience. So I'm looking for it, like, but he has a massive library of books. So it's not a one book about World War II with alien invasions. It will be like 6 in the series.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Okay, wares. So just putting everything into storage. So basically all the monsters infrequent over here. Alright.
See you around. See anything you like?
And we can get a Covenant finally. So let's see. Chaos Piercing Resistance. We need... Do we care about Piercing? No, we don't. The Mental Resistance, we are grabbing this. And we have the Bleeding Resistance and something, we don't care about this. But what we care is that extra offensive ability. So we have Vitality, Cold, Frostburn, offensive ability. Was it the Lightning Frostburn offensive ability I was actually looking for? So rings, right? Rings. Okay, Piercing, Cold, Frostburn, Energy, Elemental Resistance. Okay, let me see what we were looking here at. I wanted the Gammatok Fist. Okay, Sky Sharp Powder. Sky Sharp Powder. Terror. Okay, this one's Lightning, Offensive, Electrocute, Frostburn, Cold. I mean, this doesn't really matter if you have a Vitality or Lightning here, but Lightning is scaling with... well, we're not getting flat damage anyway. We're not getting flat damage, never mind. So we just go and use this one.
See you around.
And we put it on over here. So we're getting like my extra offensive ability, extra damage. So offensive going to 3300, defensive 3500. It feels like a good start. Alright, so still missing 3 components over here, and this one to replace. So I want to powder for the gear to get like Ether and a Chaos Resistance. So how to World War in the Balance series book. I think it's the first of 5, and he has a follow-up trilogy in 1960 versus the original 1940. Okay, copy past me. Let's copy past. Alright, I have this to read file somewhere on my computer here. Hold it. Hold it. Right, the one that I was adding the Dresden files to. I should have removed the Dresden file from them. Where it is. If a problem is like I name it all of the new documents. Fuck. New document. This is new document. Nope. It's not the new document I'm looking. This is not the new document I'm looking. Jesus, guys. This is not even a new document. Death counters. That's not it. New game. Game Pass. Chronos. Another new document. Nope. Alright, like, I need some time to find it. Like I said, it has the Gaza Alternative History series if you like those.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Let's put these things in the stash here. Send it to you like on Steam so you have the record. Yeah, please do, mate. It will be better. Got it. Okay, also look like if you have this purple pants we don't whisper slang since not a werewolf. Werewolf shenanigans. Anything over here? Send it in storage. Right, guys, so we haven't been dying since we reached like level 94 and switched to in-game gear. We're still working on the build. We get today to 20k health. We improve my offensive ability to 3300s and defensive ability. This is like not the maximum offensive. There are some buffs that are gonna be happening and getting me this offensive, defensive even higher. Our damage per second is 208k, which is not bad. The only thing I'm really worried about is resistance reduction, which is I cannot do much with it. Right, so like, if you count resistance reduction we currently have is, let's see. So by the way, what's the temp like in next weeks? We have the heat wave coming. It should be like some stormy weather with 20 something in. At least for next two days. I didn't read like for the whole week. Does the Microsoft can show me the thing? Okay, it's a full forecast. Okay, tomorrow 29 actually. And then 22, Wednesday, Tuesday, 23, Friday, Saturday 26, and back to 30 and 33 on the Sunday, Monday. So we have like some good days, some not very. You have 32 like one day, yeah. Okay, let's calculate this one. The weather is like really messed it up. Again, I read a report about how the past like 20 or something years, our water income to rivers, right, from rains and stuff, decreased by 25%, and it's gonna be increasing even faster. So we will have like a very big problem with the water soon. All right, like with the drinking water for people, and obviously for agriculture and thing. So it's a big impact, this global warming, you know, thanks to some China and other big countries, all the big 7 or big 8. So minus 30 over here, vulnerability, have vulnerability on 15 points. We have another 28 over here, so it's making 58 cold resistance with this. I say minus 13, but we also have minus extra 15 over here. Alright, so it's 58 and 15, 73. So minus 73 resistance just from gear, just from 2 skills. From Curse of Reality and this. 73, I say, 73. Right, then extra minus 10 from a ring, which happening sometimes. So minus 83. Let's say it's happening sometimes. Then we're looking at devotion here. 83. Rumor getting me minus 23 right now. So it's 106 reduction resistance. Happen very often because we have 2 ravens shooting it. And if enemy 106, right? And if enemy staying in one place, it's minus 32 reduction. So it's minus 138. If everything is aligned. But it's not always a thing. Right, so we only like doing minus 70, 80 something with my 2 skills. Just feeling like not really that enough for celestial fights. We'll see how this is gonna work. So very close to finishing this build. I would say we need like 1 stream, maybe 2 streams to finish it all together. It's a thing that we don't really have much time on a morning stream because of the Titan Quest. So maybe we just put it in a little bit pause. We'll see. For now, guys, I'm like very sleepy. Take care of yourself. Stay safe, whatever you're doing. Have fun. Have a good night, good day. Whatever actually time for day for you now. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. More Titan Quest. The pet build. See you guys.